Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Hunter, and I'm back with another video. And this specific video, I think is going to be like the first in a series that I've actually wanted to do for a while now. Actually, I'm going to call it "Let's Talk Games," right? So, before we go any further, I guess I should really say that Let's Talk Games is going to be mostly just a thing like where I talk about maybe upcoming games that have already come out, or something, It's gonna be where I just talk about video games that I like, that I feel like reviewing or doing anything with, And this episode's game, episode 1, is going to be on a game that is upcoming. It comes out October 21st, and a game that I have mixed feelings about, to say the very least, right now. And that is, as you can see on screen, Gotham Knights. Now, I am a big comic book superhero nerd, right? And Batman has always been one of my favorite superheroes. Not my personal number one favorite, but definitely the top 5, easily. And a lot of, many of the other characters in the Bat family are definitely up there in, like, some of my favorite superheroes, right? So getting a game on the Bat family is incredible. I think it's a fantastic idea, especially with the main villains being the Court of Owls. I think that is a brilliant idea. And there's also going to be other boss fights, right? We got Mr. Freeze. We know for sure Harley Quinn is also going to be a boss fight. We know Penguin's going to be in the game, not specifically as a boss fight. I'm not 100% sure about that. I'd have to look into that again, and we can look into it here, actually. But I don't think he's going to be a boss battle. I don't know if they could even make a good boss battle with Penguin like that. I think they did the best they could in Arkham City. If you haven't played that game, go check it out. Actually play the entire Batman Arkham series. Amazing games. And that is actually what I'm going to be comparing what we as consumers have gotten to see so far for this game. And I'm going to compare that strictly to the Arkham series. And Suicide Squad Killed the Justice League, I'm going to compare this game to stuff we've seen for that as well. And also Spider-Man. I'm going to compare this to all of those games. Like, I'm going to compare this to all the stuff we've seen from Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. I'm going to compare this to the Arkham series. And I'm going to compare this to the Spider-Man, Insomniac Spider-Man stuff. So, with that being said, let's get into this, right? So, as you can see here, it's showing off the Bat family members, right? We got my personal favorite from the Bat family, Red Hood, right? We got Nightwing, we got Tim Drake's Robin, and we got Batgirl. And funny enough, this Batgirl is actually Barbara Gordon after the Killing Joke. In the first, I think it was the teaser trailer, it may not even be here, but if I can find it, I'll probably maybe toss it up on screen. But actually, hold on, let's Gotham Knights teaser, and not the CW one. Well, here's the world premiere trailer. I don't know if I've seen this one yet. When did this come out?
In breaking news, we've received reports of an explosion somewhere north of the city.
We're still waiting for the police to confirm if there are...
So, let's see if I can find it.
everything it contains.
Yeah, okay. Hold on. Go back a specific frame right here. Wheelchair, right? This confirms that Barbara Gordon was at some point Oracle, right? So it's actually kind of great seeing that, Barbara Gordon return from getting shot in the spine. She has rehabilitated herself, which I think is very good, right? Sorry for the cough, still a little sick. Anyways, let's look at the Knights, alright? So, like I said before, we got Red Hood, Nightwing, Tim Drake's Robin, and Batgirl. So, we got Red Hood, my boy Jason Todd, the best of the Bat family in my opinion. Fight me on if you think otherwise. Anyways, Jason Todd is just the best, sorry. Yeah, but Red Hood. Let's talk about Red Hood's gameplay. If we want, we can watch the character trailer. You know what, we might as well. This is not... We're gonna sit with that.
Being dead, then brought back to life, it changed me. Some days I barely feel human.
Alright, we're gonna pause it right there. Let's talk about the... Sorry, it's a little funny, but the Lazarus stuff. Jason Todd got powers from being brought back to life. And while it's not unbelievable, I guess is one way to put it, right? It's believable to an extent because the Lazarus Pit is this mystical, thing where, you put someone in it, you can heal their wounds, you can bring them back to life, you can rejuvenate them. So it definitely has some mysticism to it. So it's not too far-fetched to say that it's kind of affected Jason, but the thing about the way they did it in this is I don't remember if it's in his character trailer. Sorry, it's gonna look a bit low quality, but hold on. I mean, you gotta give props though. The suit does look pretty good. I'll give it that. Okay, well, let's talk about Mystic Forward. He charges up a shot, right? Like, I don't know, something like they would put in Destiny or something. He charges it up, blasts it, right? And it like bounces off like 4 people. It's pretty cool. It looks pretty cool, but I'm just not that big of a fan of the way it's implemented. It would be cooler if it was tech-based. Because Robin, let's talk Robin. Teleportation. I'm trying to keep it a little bit, PG right now, But let's go to his character trailer, right? Right, okay, hold on. That was pretty sick. Why are captions on?
Gotham City likes to keep you guessing. It's hard to imagine a Robin without a Batman, but
okay, that cow... We're not gonna talk about it.
Guess it's up to me to figure that out. You've got this, Robin.
Giving off some Two-Face vibes right there. If you haven't played Arkham Knight and the DLC, I believe it was called A Flip of a Coin. It's where... Spoilers, hold on. Before I do anything, spoilers for Batman Arkham Knight, which has been out for a good, 7 years now? Anyways, A Flip of a Coin is, it takes place after... sorry. Arkham Knight. And Batman at this point is quote-unquote dead. Right? So, you know, Tim, still being Robin, is trying to live up to Batman and who he was. And everyone's telling him that he's not like Batman. And, I mean, they are right. Tim is nothing like Batman. Anyways, so yeah, he goes on to take on Two-Face, who is quite the great villain. Maybe not so much in the Arkham series, but, you know, in the Batman mythos, Two-Face is pretty dope. But, yeah, so he takes on Two-Face, and it's pretty cool, right? So this is kind of giving me those kind of vibes, which I kind of like, because that DLC mission wasn't half bad, I should say. Anyways, yeah, we got cloaking and teleportation, and a pretty sweet staff. And whatever that was a slingshot, but pretty cool. This suit, though, if it's one thing I can 100% commend Gotham Knights for, is a lot of their suit designs are pretty good. I mean, they're pretty good. Sorry. But, yeah. Gotham Knights. Robin. Looking pretty solid. Probably, the best character they have, for sure, showcased. Anyways, let's take a look at Nightwing, if this is even Nightwing's character trailer. It is. Alright, let's take a look at Nightwing.
I had nothing.
Nightwing is pretty dope. Also the first Robin, so he gets a lot of respect for that.
And then this city became my home. Its people became my family. Gotham gave me everything. It deserves to feel safe.
I'm gonna be honest, I really like that line. Like, I really like the entire dialogue we just got from Nightwing. I really like that. Okay, this suit is a bit iffy, I ain't even gonna lie. Alright, Fortnite. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
No matter how hard we try, there's always more to do. And now, it's up to me.
That suit is also a bit iffy. Gameplay is very interesting, to say the very least. Anyways, moving on. That's all we need to see. Batgirl.
If there's one thing I've learned about Gotham City, it's that people need symbols. Something to believe in.
What was that?
Now that sequence right there was pretty fire. So yeah. Anyways, Batgirl is probably the second best of the 4 character trailer. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna rank the character trailers. We got Robin at number 1, Batgirl at number 2, Red Hood at number 3, and Nightwing at last. But I do think they were all well put together and stuff. But it's kind of a distraction. It's kind of a distraction, right? So, how do I put this? Where is, okay, Court of Owls, hold on. Before I go off on something, Court of Owls. I cannot wait to actually see this. I genuinely cannot wait to actually see the Court of Owls in action. The Court of Owls they are so good. My God. If you haven't read any Batman comics, I suggest you actually read some. Boy, oh boy, the Court of Owls is pretty dope. I'm not giving out any comic book recommendations right now. But if you do want to start on Batman comics, eventually I'll put out a video on that, probably. So, stay tuned, I guess. What have we got from media? Yes. The latest trailer. Yeah, okay, so villains we do have confirmed that are going to show up in the game. Mr. Freeze, Harley Quinn, Clayface, Penguin, etc. And obviously the Court of Owls is the main overarching villains, I guess. Okay, now I'm gonna go off on my little rant. That gameplay trailer that we got, if you have seen it, you will know what I'm talking about. The Nightwing and Red Hood gameplay trailer. Oh my God, that thing was painful to watch. It was so painful. Holy crap. It was terrible. The gameplay was so clunky. It was bad. I would show it, but I don't want to make anyone suffer through that, so I'm not gonna show it. But yeah, it was just bad. And I mean, from what I know, that game testing is not an easy task, and getting, like, you know, gameplay and stuff, it's not easy. Take, for example, I believe it was Fallen Order, but like the people playing, I think it was the Zepho, like where you first land on Zepho, and, you know, you do that stuff. It was that, and they tried to get, like, you know, the best gameplay, like the perfect gameplay sequence where you don't really, where they barely took any damage, if anything. Blocking was pretty on point, along with combat. It took them quite a while to get the gameplay that we got, and I'm not gonna show it, you know, the gameplay, because it's quite old now. But it took them quite a long time to get the gameplay that they got. So I understand gameplay we aren't going to see is perfect, but they should have at least tried for better. I'm not going to lie, they really should have. But oh well, it is what it is. Because the original gameplay trailer we got back in, what, like 2021, I think? Can't remember, was quite fluent and was considered much better than what we got most recently with the Red Hood and Nightwing gameplay trailer. Like, yeah, there's not much else to say for that. But if I am gonna be honest, I'm gonna put in my final thoughts now, as I think this is getting a bit long. Alright, final thoughts. I am not pre-ordering this game. I am not pre-ordering it. I am very skeptical. I'm going to be completely honest. I am very skeptical. Not saying that, I think this game's going to be bad, nor do I think it's going to be good. I'm in the middle. I'm skeptical. I'm going to wait just a bit for at least maybe 2 weeks. I'm going to wait for reviews to come in before I decide to purchase it. Because if it's not a good game, then I'm not going to buy it. But if it is a good game, then I will buy it. I will play it, and I will put out a review for it. But otherwise, I am not pre-ordering it, and I'm not purchasing it on launch day. I'm going to wait 2 weeks, and then I'll see. I'll check on the reviews. I probably will. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I probably will end up playing it eventually. But if reviews are mostly negative, I'll probably hold off a bit, maybe until the game goes on sale for the first time. But otherwise, yeah, the game looks interesting. To be honest, I can't wait to see what the final game looks like, whether it'll be good or not. And yeah, I guess that's it for this episode of Let's Talk Games. I guess leave your all's thoughts about Gotham Knights down in the comments, and if you have any game recommendations that you personally want me to look over for Let's Talk Games future episodes, please let me know. I am down to talk about these games. I'm down to even talk about them with other people. One day we'll get into Call of Duty. I'm just going to say that right now. One day we're going to get into Call of Duty, and that is going to be quite the shit show. But, sorry, went off on a tangent there, and left a little bit of the PG behind. We're in the PG-13 category now. Anyways, that is it for this episode of Let's Talk Games. This is actually the first episode, but you get the idea. Yeah, just leave any game suggestions you want me to talk about for the next episodes in the comments, and leave your thoughts about the upcoming game Gotham Knights down in the comments as well. And yeah, well, this game's gonna be interesting. Alright,